podcast show.
Hi everybody, I'm Rich Myers and welcome to the Rich Myers podcast show. I'm here today with Allyson Galloway. How you been?
I've been doing good. How about you?
I'm still kicking.
Yeah, that's what's important.
I listened to your track, Bullet Holes, and it was a kind of like a domestic balance or something.
Well, it's interesting the way the story went in the video. It was similar but not the same in real life, you know. So we adjusted the story accordingly just to try to make it pretty interesting in the video. But I will say in real life it was a little different. But we tried to make it pretty dramatic.
Let's take a listen to it.
Sure, yeah, that sounds great.
Caught me by surprise as I watched the cameras. I saw you pull into the drive. I knew in this moment I could no longer hide by the look on my face. Something wasn't right. Wishing I could take back everything I did last night. Blink of an eye, it changed my life. That's the morning when the shots rang off, the
song.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it so much.
Do you got any other songs, concerts, and what's next?
Well, I have a concert this Saturday in Memphis. It's going to be a festival. It's an art festival. It's at Peabody Park. If anybody's in Memphis, definitely show up and hang out. And I have another show on the 24th in Nashville. That's going to be at the Regal Room. So if anybody is around that time, I think it's about 6:30 when I go on. So I have that, and then I have a brand new song allegedly is coming out October 3rd. So that's exciting. I think that song sums me up pretty well. So I'm excited about it.
Okay. Have you reached the goal that you haven't retrieved yet?
Well, I initially started with several goals, and I have really achieved all of them so far. And I'm still working towards a larger goal, each day. But generally, things have just really gone really well.
Okay. So you've been pretty blessed.
Yeah, honestly, I can say that for sure because I just think things have worked out because I guess they're meant to be. That's all I can come up with at this level.
Um, how do you handle frequent travels and being away from home for a long period of time?
It's chaotic. I have two children, and one is 8, and she really, keeps me busy. We'll say that. And with that, I try to be home at least several times a week. And if I can't, then we video call and we do all that type of stuff. And we just kind of keep it close, just as close as we can. And it's really not too bad on us. We try to just see each other as much as possible.
Okay. How do you interact with your fans?
My fans, I try to interact just as a friend, a real good friend, and I'm always there when they want to talk, and I try to do as much live as I can because that is the easiest way to interact directly. So I'll go live on YouTube or Instagram or whatever, and just try to do it that way.
Okay. If you could
We
change,
have fun though, huh?
if you could change one thing in the music industry, what would it be?
Um, I would change the fact that you need money and resources to even start this project. You really need something saved and you need to start, kind of large. A lot of the times it takes so much money to do music, people don't have those finances to do it, even though they're so talented. And I just wish it wasn't like that. I wish that talented people were the ones that got the recognition, not necessarily the ones with the most money.
What do you think about AI being in the music industry?
I hate it. I hate AI. It really is terrible because it's ruining the feelings of music. The reason that I got into music was because a lot of the music that I was hearing is not giving me a feeling that I used to get, as a kid listening to Garth Brooks, I don't know how to describe that, but something about the older music just resonated more. And it seems like nowadays people are just trying to do these flary songs and I don't know. I just feel like it's mostly about the music and what you're trying to say, not just saying whatever words come to mind.
Okay. Um, if it wasn't for music, what would you be doing right now?
Uh, I don't know. I worked at AT&T for a long time, and then I decided to do music. but I feel like they drove me to this. I would say it's on a level of music saved my life, and if I wasn't doing music, I don't know that I would be who I am today.
Um, how can people go and see your videos, music, and events?
Oh, there's all kinds of different social media that I'm on, and you can go to Google. To be honest, I say Google me is the easiest way because it pops up all the interviews that I've done. It'll pop up all my music. It'll show events from the website Bands in Town. They can go to that website directly, or they can go to my link tree. There's a lot of different aspects of my links. I have them on my YouTube bio, so you can go under YouTube bio and find a lot of those.
Okay. When you ain't doing music, what do you like to do?
I like to go swimming. I go to a creek a lot and rivers and lakes and just waterfalls, all kinds of water. I'm like a fish at heart.
But you got a motorcycle too, don't you?
Yeah, yeah. I love
Motorcycle.
that thing. That's something else.
Okay. Well, thanks for being on the show tonight. I really enjoyed having you.
Oh, no problem. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.